I actually thought Malik Monk was going to win it, but Naz Reid has came ahead and won it. I'm not going to complain. As you guys know, I'm a Timberwolves, Wizards, Magic fan. So I'm going to take whatever accolades my T-Wolves can get. Shout out Naz Reid. And I think the thinking behind this one is Karl-Anthony Towns went down with injury, and Reid was able to fill in really well, which is to the T description of what a six-man is. Yeah, he averaged 13.5 points and 5 rebounds, true shooting of 59%, about a steal and a block a game, basically 2 stocks a game. But yeah, I think he gets the award because even though he started, he was the definition of what a six-man is, who steps up when injury happens and performs at a higher level, but is a microwave off the bench. While Malik Monk, yeah, he did score 15, 16 points a game and was phenomenal. I also know Norman Powell was a guy who should have finished there. And I feel like I'm forgetting who was the other finalist, but that's here nor there. This is Naz Reid's award. And I mean, Reid was fantastic and played this year so well. If you guys didn't follow the season, 24 minutes a night was what he averaged on a whole. But if you saw what Reid did when Mr. Karl-Anthony Towns went out with injury, he was able to take his game to, the next level, which was needed. So basically this season, pre-All-Star break, he was a guy that, not pre-All-Star break, but I guess you would say pre-All-Star break, but in the months off the bench, he was primarily like a 12 to 13 point per game scorer. But in March and April, when he was a starter, he was putting up 16.5 points a night with just almost 7 rebounds a game, two assists a night, and 2 stocks a game. So again, a guy who was able to step up when his team asked him to. And that's the biggest thing is I think for him is him taking his game to the next level, which they needed, especially when the injuries were starting to mount. So I say kudos to them, or kudos to Reid for winning this. Well deserved, as they were, open to get to a place that, yeah. So I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Do you think it's insane that Reid won, or is that who you wanted to win? I think this is an award that a lot of the times it can be a crapshoot on who ends up winning it. I've never been one of those people who gets upset. I think it always goes to someone deserving. I remember that year when it was Joe Ingles or Jordan Clarkson, people were convinced. So, it's always fun because you never really know who's going to win it. And this year, you thought it was probably going to be Reid, but it ended up being, you thought it was probably going to be Monk. And I was someone who thought it was going to be Monk, but Reid wins it. And again, deserving as all hell. And I understand if you're upset, and I also understand the thinking behind giving it to a guy like Reid instead of a guy like Mr. Monk. So definitely want to hear your guys' opinions if there's anything else that you guys wanted to hear, and if you guys agree with me. But yeah, I'm curious. That's just gonna be it for me today. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that good jazz. And if you made it to the end of the video, hit that like and subscribe button for more content from me, where we upload all the time, and the channel's growing. Get us to 20,000, or help get us to 20,000. So I think is the biggest thing. We're trying to get there, ladies and gentlemen. But that's gonna basically be it for me. Hope you guys did enjoy. Bye bye.